Hi, welcome to this video tutorial. And in this video tutorial, we're going to be creating this particular social media designs. Not this one exactly, but something very, very close to this particular social media flyer. And trust me, it's going to be very, very simple. And I'm going to make sure it's very, very interesting for you to learn, right? All right, so let's just so you can see from this flyer, you can see that it's a flyer for it's kind of like for a tech, for an e-commerce store, right? For an e-commerce store, so let's say something related to tech, right? So that's why I actually use blue color for that particular flyer. Now, so this is I'm using a plain background for this particular flyer. I already downloaded some materials I'll be using, which I will just send to the group. I'll send to the channel, I mean. So let me just this is the background I would use. I will just like crop this background now. I'll use one by one, crop it like this, right? So this is what I'm going to be using. So I'll just increase the size to 100, put it in the center like this. Cool. So I'll just rotate it. Let me rotate it like this. I want that side. I want this side to be at the other side. Yeah, like this. So I'll put it in the center alignment. I'm sure by now you have been practicing a lot on your skill. It's very, very important. Like even if you're watching one video, make sure you practice as much as you can. No matter what you actually learn, no matter what I teach, it won't really like you won't really be able to learn. You may be able to be you actually be able to improve if you don't practice if you're not actually intentional about improving. You get, so that's it. So let's just continue. Okay, so this is the background I would be using, this particular background. What else? I think let's add some little, very, very little spice to it. Like I used to say, whenever you get an element, don't just use the element the way you get it. It's not very, very professional for you. So since we got this image like this, let's come here and let me change the color too. Let me just, okay, let's just do it like this. So I would add noise to it like this. All right, so I will now put this thing back here. But this time I'm going to reduce the opacity of this thing so that the noise is going to be showing underneath a little. Yeah, that is it. So you can see it has given me a better feel. I can now add this thing here also, and just put it at the back. Put it at the back like this. Aha. Then change the color to that by blue color. So you can see that it has actually made the design look a lot more interesting, unlike how it was before. Yeah, I think I like it this way now. I like it this way now. Okay, or okay, let's just save it like that. Now the next thing I would want to do now is I already have my image I want to use. This is the image I'll be using. So let's just put our image back, and then this is the text I'll be using. So let me change the color of my text to white. So this is all the text we'll be using on this design. So you can see how bulky how much information we have here. Now from the I think the components of social media flyers, we looked at heading, sub-heading, body, and every of these elements, every of these components, and then you can see that this brief is actually very, very much. But then we have to now segment this brief into each of these components, just like we did when we're talking about discussing with brief. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing next. But before then, let me just import the style we're going to be using. So making use of this style, which of them? Let's make use of this one. So this is the style we're going to be making use of. This style or this particular one. It's ideal, yeah, or this one. They're actually the same thing. It's actually the same thing. If you look at it, if you look at it very well, it's already the same thing. You can see we have the image at this side, then we have the heading here, the body. It's the same thing with this one. We have the image at this side, then this is other information. That means we can have our heading, we can also have our body. So this one and this one are actually the same thing. It's just like this one, the image is at this side, while for this one, the image is at this side. So you can actually use any of them. So let's just use this one then. Okay, so we have that. So we just have to segment all of these. Now from this brief, you can see when we say fix your shipping setup, that means fix your shipping setup is actually the heading. Then this text under with added custom shipping and blah blah blah, this can serve as our subheading, or it's actually too long for a subheading, so we can just leave it as our body text. And then we have this other information here also, that is also a body text. And this get it right now or get your plugin is like our CTA. That's the call to action. So that's just it. I don't think it's actually so much. So let's just copy this and then let's first of all work on our heading. So fix your shipping setup. Good. Fix your shipping setup. So let's just hide this one. We don't think we need it for now. Okay, so this is what we'll be using. Let's put everything in capital letter. Increase the size like this. Fix your shipping setup. And then I'll be using Montserrat, like I said, Montserrat, Montserrat, Montserrat. All right. So we can leave it like this. We can use it like this anyways. We can actually use it like this if we want. Or let's change this to Montserrat. Extra be a black. I think black will make more sense for us. We can use it like this actually. We can use it like this actually, and it's going to make a lot of sense. Let me see what I did here. Okay, I think I used a different font, so that one was looking different. Okay, so since I said I was not going to be creating exact same design, so oh, use it this way then. Let's use it this way. This is looking cool. Okay, so I would not just use this font like that. I will change the color. So let's say fix. Let's change the color of fix to this. I think that color is perfect. Then shipping setup. I will also change it to. Can I pick a color? Yeah, I can pick a color from here. Let's use this color. Okay, it's not too bright. I want it to be very, very bright. As bright as the white color. Is that okay? I think that's okay. Please, if the background noise is affecting you, I'm very, very sorry about that. Uh, uh, that's not so good. Shipping. Okay, I think I like it this way. Fix your shipping setup. So let me just add shadows. Add shadows to it like this. Where's your part? Like this. I'm going to do this one like 25. Uh-huh. I think that is okay. All right. So then the next thing I will do now is get in the next text I want to add in. Let me move this up a little bit. This is the layout we're actually using. This one, where image is on one side, text is on the other side. Okay. So you can see that I'm leaving space here for my image to stand here. So let's put in the next text, which is this one. So I'll just copy it again, hide this one, and then I'm hiding. Which one am I hiding? Should this one hiding? All right. So this is the text I want to add in next. So it's like my subheading, but because it's too much, we'll just call it part of our body. All right. So I'll change the font also to like a Montserrat semi-bold, right? And I'll just leave it on 3 layers like this. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, we can also do something interesting here. Let's kind of add a shape to under of this thing. Yeah, that you're actually a designer, so you want to just be very, very flexible, very, very flexible. Let's put in our lines, so we are arranging it accordingly. Zoom in well, so we can see what we are doing. Tap on this one. Okay, so then I will now bring this one also here. No, just a little bit. All right. Okay, so I'll reduce the opacity of this. I don't want to be too much. Then I'll put my text on top of it, just like this. No, oh, it's actually supposed to be on top of it like this. Yeah. All right, cool. This is better. Let's try capital letters. Is that making sense for us? Let me zoom in. Okay, I think I like it this way. I think I like it this way. Okay, so that's for that. Let me see if I bring this like this. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I can also try to change this color to black to see if it will make more sense. No, I think the white makes more sense. So that means let me see if I can add the shadow to this white here. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Mm, 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 mm. You just want to play around. You want to play around. You don't want to just be fixed on just one style. You add in something, you check it. Does it make sense? If it doesn't make sense, you remove it. You add something else. You want to be very, very flexible as a designer. You don't want to just be fixed on one style. That's why I'm trying my best not to just teach you how to create just one flyer. If you follow through everything, if you actually follow through the theory parts of the design, like of this training, you would know everything I'm doing right now. Like you would be able to create great designs yourself. I mean, I'm very, very certain of that. If you actually follow it through, yeah, I'm very, very certain of that. Okay. So then the next thing we have now is our body text, which is going to be Where is it? Okay, this one here. So let's enable it here. We have, let's just delete the what we already created. And this one, let's just delete them off. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we have this text here. Select your shipping zone, blah blah blah. Okay, hide it and copy it. Okay, so this is what we want to put here now, like this. Nice, nice, nice. Copy that and let's make it bold. Let's use it as bold. Yeah, bold. Capital letter all through. Let's see how that would make sense. Let's just see if that doesn't make sense, then we can just remove it. I just want to try something out first. I don't know. Let me use this as black. Right. Is it even showing at all? It's not even showing at all. Okay, so that means let's see. Can I use this color? No. Let's align it. I'm trying to see different methods that would work on this stuff. I'm trying to see different methods that would work. Align it like that, and then uh, let's change the color of this dot here to yellow, yellow, and also yellow. Okay, I think I like that. Let me see if I can align it like this. Align only the letter and leave the arrow, those dots out. Is it making sense now? Let's put it back inside. Like I said, you just want to be flexible. You don't want to just be this designer. Just like no, this it should always be like this. No, you can always play around. If it actually makes sense, I would have left it too, and I will not even care if alignment is not working. As long as it's looking nice to me and it's readable, it's very fine by me. That's where your creativity comes. You don't want to just be fixed on just one style. You can always run around. Okay, so this is for that, and then let's add in the image. Let's just add in the image. I already imported my image now. This is my image here. Yeah, I'm just putting my image here like this. Okay, so I'll crop my image like this. Crop it here like this too. I'll increase the size and put it somewhere here. Okay, okay. Put it here like this. So you can see what is happening now. I have to put in my image in a way that is going to, my texts are going to be balanced. You can see that. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so you can see the shirt of this guy is blue, but the blue is not as blue as the kind of blue I want. So I'll have to change. Let me see if I can even change this blue color. Reduce the brightness, add contrast. This is not working. It's not working now. And this guy blue color is too far from the kind of blue I want. It's just too far from it. Reduce the brightness. I think we would have to apply those flare effects. I think this is still better now. It's still better. I'm coming back for you, sir. Just calm down. All right. Okay. So what next? The next thing is what was that? I think get it right now, Abby. Let's see. Let's delete what the ones we've done already now, since we already done them. All right. So we have this is the next thing here. Get it right now, and then we have all this useless stuff. Let's write it. Get it right now. I will just put it here. So for this, I would use one very, yeah, not this one. No, let's find something else. I'll use this particular font. Yeah, I'll use this font. I like this font. So if you don't have this font, you can just choose another font that makes sense for you. What was the name of this font? Let me see if I can get it so you can download it also. Okay, so the name is South Australia. South Australia. So you can download it, South Australia. Get it right now. So let's put this guy here like this. Get it right now. All right. So it's not so visible. Let's see if we can bolden it. It's too bold. It's too bold. Add stroke. If you add white stroke, it's also too bold. It's also too bold. So we add just one shadow. Let's add shadow then. White shadow, then reduce blur radius like this. Okay, so this is perfect. So you can see how I was just testing it out till I got the one that really makes sense. So my contacts, my CTA, just like the way I used to do it, just put my CTA here like this. And then we are good to go. So I use this color as my CTA, or let's just use our normal color. Let's use our, this one makes sense, no? Let's just use our white color. Just talk about ourselves. White color, and then last thing here is this. Get your plugin just like this. Beautiful. I'll just put it here. So I'll change the color of this to black, and then we'll also do Montserrat semi bold. Then for the main plugin, which is the link, we'll use Montserrat bold for it, and then put everything in capital letters, just like this. Align to the center. So you can see that this design is actually very, very, like, it's super beautiful. Like, I like this design. I like it. I like it. I like it. You can see it, and it's actually very, very simple to create. Like, there's no problem. So if we have a logo, I don't have any logo right now, so let's just use this as our logo. I don't have any logo right now. I'll stress myself. Uh, yeah, don't worry. Your client will always send you a logo. Send you the logo for the brand. And if the brand doesn't have a logo, you can just do what I used to do. Just come here and write the name of the brand here. So the name of this brand is Adi Custom Shipping. Just write the name of the brand at the top here like this. And then increase, just something like this. That's all. Don't stress yourself. Yeah. So, but in case they have a logo, you put their logo here. So since they don't have a logo, we'll use our Addis Academy logo for them. Mhm. Since we have a logo, can you see? Yeah, beautiful. So this is just an example. Don't go and post this design now. I'll post design there. All right. So you can see it's now complete, and this design is looking interesting. So interesting. So interesting. All right. So for this guy's shirt here that is looking somehow, we can add in our flare effects and change the flare effect color to blue, our blue, to make the shirt look more bluish. Aha. So when we do that, you can see it's covering other things. So we'll just bring those things upward. We'll bring all those things upward. What is covering? This one to fix your shipping setup also is covering it. We'll bring it upward also. Then our shape also, bring it upward. Lock it. Bring this one upward. Bring this one upward. Yeah, so you can see that the design is actually looking very, very nice now. So this is just how to create simple social media flyer, and you can see that we actually follow this particular method. You can just see one part of it is actually, one part of it is the image, the other part is the this thing, and then you can see the same thing here. This part here, oh sorry, look it. Yeah, that. You can see this part here is our text, and then you can see this part here is our image. So you can just go ahead and save it as a project if you want, and then you can also save it to your gallery, right? So create this design and then send it to me, and I will correct as fast as I can. So have an amazing time. Thank you for watching.